Medic might be coming.
Oops, I unmuted you right then.
Of course you did. Why do you hate me so?
I don't. That's just what you happened to be doing as I was hitting unmute.
Why do you hate me so?
I don't. You're the one who always tells me that you hate me. So, I mean...
Dang, it's been a while since I caught a stream. Hi, Medic.
Medic! Hello!
Has it been a while since you caught a stream?
It has been.
What was the last stream Medic was on?
I feel like early Hustle Cat. Like early Hustle Cat.
I don't think it was that early Hustle Cat, was it?
I don't think it was Finlay. But it might have been after Finlay. It might have been Reese.
Really?
I don't know.
Has it been that long?
Maybe. It's been a while for sure. Hey, Medic!
Well, hello and welcome back.
Welcome, welcome.
How do you do? We're dating Oz.
We're not dating Oz. We don't know the Wizard of Oz. But we know the Lion, and the Scarecrow, and the Tin Man. And I think they're supposed to be attractive.
When you stopped at the Lion, I was going to go and you know the Witch and the Wardrobe, too.
We do not know any wardrobes. We might know some witches. To be determined. I'm not sure yet.
Why don't we know some wardrobes?
But you know what? I posted on both our new Tumblr and our new Twitter because now we have Tumblr and Twitter.
Now we have things, and maybe we'll actually try to, like, keep people informed.
Yeah, when are you posting our videos on YouTube, huh? Or, like, setting our description on YouTube? Or literally anything on YouTube?
When I'm not dying inside.
That sounds wholly unpromising. In fact, that sounds like you saying that you're not going to do it.
No, I'm going to do it. I will do it. We will eventually, one day, actually be caught up on YouTube.
Alright, let's go. Morning already?
Warm sunlight streamed in through the windows. Outside, she could hear birds chirping.
Also, Medic, I hope that you're not literally a medic and that you are able to stay safe. And if you are literally a medic, I hope you still stay safe.
And that you're not incompetent.
In these times, yes, I hope for their sakes that medics are all competent. I hope for their own sakes, you know.
Yeah. But go, date cute boys. Or whatever.
Are they?
I assume to a normal person they would be attractive.
But they're anime characters.
Are you saying that people do not find anime characters attractive? I go play tabletop games and I hear very much that all the characters in JoJo's Bizarre Adventure are extremely attractive.
Wait, really?
I hear that a lot.
Wait, seriously?
Yes, I am being very serious.
I understand if halfway through a series you're like, damn, that character's cool. Maybe less than halfway through a series. Anyway, what I'm saying is, if you asked me if Graves is the fucking coolest, I'd say yes. If you asked me if Graves is hot, I'd be very confused.
He's not in an oven. How can he be hot?
Maybe they have the temperature up in the cat cafe.
But wouldn't that be harmful to the cats?
Well, I mean, if it's just warm and not actually hot, but if he normally has an already warm body temperature.
So are you saying he's a reptile?
Aren't reptiles cold-blooded?
Yes, but they like to sit in the sun.
Yeah.
To get warmth.
But he would already be warm, and that's why he would become hot. Is if it's also warm out.
Why do we do this to ourselves?
And yet this still makes more logical sense than people being hot. So, I mean, I think this is why. I think this is why.
Does it make sense?
Did you read the line?
No, I haven't.
That's what I thought. So read your fucking line.
It was almost as if the previous night had just been a dream. Now I have to remember voices.
Mr. Axel!
What's wrong? Not even a good morning? You called.
Hey, he's not dead. Mr. Axel!
Cora patted Axel down.
Oh, should I be narrator in this scene? Since you have both the other voices.
Meh.
He's not a ghost. He's alive! Like Frankenstein.
Alive!
I'm so glad you're okay, Mr. Axel. Ah!
See,
did it for
I'm not the one who did it this time.
I did it for you. Oh, yes. 2 axles? No, just 1 axle.
I hope you've got it memorized.
Who's the other Axel? There's no other Axel.
I think his name is Lee. He's not Axel, he's Lee.
Oh no. I dropped a goldfish and then Kate Sith wanted to eat it. No, Kate Sith. Just because it's fish shaped doesn't mean it's for cats. Just because their treats are also fish shaped doesn't mean that this fish shaped treat is for cats.
What are you doing? Let me go, please. Oh, what's wrong? When did you two get so close and touchy-feely? She's the one who hugged me. I have nothing to do with this. Now please let me go.
Sorry. My mind just went blank after Mr. Curie shot Mr. Axel. I didn't shoot him. How many times do I have to say it for you to understand?
She hasn't got it memorized!
Mr. Curie! I didn't shoot at Axel. I shot the ground. Do I really seem so callous that I'd just kill a friend like that? I think you do.
Possible. You do. It'd be weirder if he didn't. Would I do that? You would. Yeah, it'd be weird if he did.
Yeah, actually, it'd be weirder if you didn't shoot your friends. It almost sounds like praise in a 3-part harmony like that. If you weren't trying to shoot Mr. Axel, then why? Take a look at this. Curie interrupted Cora, pulling a scrap of paper from his pocket and handing it to her. Famiglia Grimm. Cleaning the main street. Famiglia Anderson. Buying 11 dozen matches? their punishments from each famiglia for Axel's violation of the compromise. By all rights, we should have had some of our territory seized, but I did what I could to reduce the sentence to this level. Considering how much trouble I had to go through, it's only natural that I'd want to shoot the source of it all. Welcome! This is our third Ozmafia stream. Last time we left off on Kyrie pointing a gun at Axel and MC looking away, and BANG!
So, as the name suggests, these guys are in the Mafia. Or leading their own gang of the Mafia.
They have a Mafia family. The Grimm characters have their own Mafia family. Some other people have some other Mafia families. They all have agreements to fight over territory and stuff, but like be calm on Sundays and not fight each other. Except then we got attacked, and so he had to fight to protect us. But then he got captured, and then they came and slaughtered all of the bad guys.
But because
except the big bad,
even in protection, he broke the rules, which is why that whole shooting and this list thing happened.
Yep.
Also, we don't know who we are other than we made our name Cora, and I forget why we made our name Cora.
Because the leader of the Wolf Gang is after us. And so because of all the Mafia and the fact that half of them use like Italian terms once in a while, although mainly just for different Mafia terms, but also we get called Signorina a lot. Then I looked up what the Italian word for sheep was because the wolf is chasing us. And the Italian word for sheep was like pecora, something like that.
Yeah,
and so we just took Cora. I do remember. I do have it memorized. Hope you got it memorized.
I don't got it memorized.
Too bad. Anyway, welcome, Medic. You've walked into the middle of a shit show.
And now we've scared Medic off for the next 3 months.
No, but I like when Medic is here.
Anyway.
Could you imagine if we had Medic, Melic, and Magic? We'd have so many M's.
I think that I would actually get confused.
So he really did want to shoot him. Axel, don't worry about patrolling today. When you're done eating, take some soldati with you to the Grimm Mansion and ask them for cleaning instructions.
Understood. Also, no sweets for a week. Is that part of my punishment for violating the compromise as well? Of course not. This is your punishment for making us worried.
They sure didn't seem worried, but apparently they were worried.
Oh yeah, the entire time he was gone, Cora was just like, are you gonna go find him? Are we gonna go get him? Nah, it's his job to die.
Anyway, so what do you want for dinner?
Yeah, what do you want for dinner? We're thinking this.
Carbonara sounds great. You know what? I did make an almost carbonara, except not really, because then I didn't add the egg yolk in. But I made a cream sauce for a noodle the other day.
Sure.
It was great. It was very tasty for quarantine food.
Means other than egg.
Okay, so carbonara is like a cream sauce, but it actually gets its creaminess from an egg yolk. Normal cream sauce, the creaminess comes from like essentially butter, flour mixed together, and then milk or cream or both. I did the latter as a fake of the former because I don't really want to use only the egg yolk for my pasta because then I have to figure out a use for my egg whites.
Aww.
Anyway.
Understood.
Little did people know that our channel is also a me ranting about food and explaining food terms to you channel.
Okay, but like half of our streams are, I don't know what that is. And either you or the people watching are like, oh, well, it means this, or...
Have you figured out what turnt means yet? Because I think that was the last time Medic might have been here.
I don't know what that means. Was it that during, KFC?
No. Was it?
I think so. That was like February.
I thought it was during Hustle Cat. I thought it was during one of our Hustle Cat thingies.
It was later than Reese. Might have been... It was
I don't know.
Landry or KFC? And no, I don't know what that means because I haven't looked it up because I don't know.
I'm pretty sure it was before Landry, and I'm kind of pretty confident it was before KFC. That was a while ago. Or I've lost all sense of time. Who the fuck knows? How is it the end of March already? I've lost the entire month of March. Everything's gotten canceled. I'm literally going insane.
Okay, that's not hard.
Not literally, but maybe a little bit. Anyway, don't joke about mental illness, but also mental illness is a thing. Hey everybody, remember to keep track of your mental health and take care of yourselves. Also take care of yourselves physically and don't get the coronavirus anyway. Mr. Axel!
Oh, was Reese's one? Jeez.
I told you it was Reese! I fucking told you! Look who didn't believe me! I was right!
The jerk with robot arms.
Also known as Reese. Reese the robot. Can I help out with the cleaning?
No need. This is my punishment. Really, I don't even need the Soldati's help.
But...
I said I don't need your help. You have ears, don't you?
I'm sorry.
You don't have to apologize. Also, you don't have to be so polite with me.
Huh?
Like Hansel said, you know about using Mr. and stuff. Not like Mr. Karamiya and Kyrie. I'm just a copper regime, not in a position that demands respect.
I'm only a mafia equivalent of a lieutenant. But...
I'm serious. Please don't use it with me. I'd like to call you by your name as well. That makes us even, right?
He's not gonna call us guest anymore?
We're even, right, guest?
Okay, that works. She took his outstretched hand. So I can call you Axel then?
Sure. You can call me whatever you like, Cora.
Okay, thanks! It's a little embarrassing to hear Axel call me by my name.
Okay there, guest. Kyrie, I don't think my stomach can take much more of this atmosphere.
Me too. What a coincidence, mine too. Well, it's not too late. Should I shoot him, say, 3 times in the abdomen and then take him to the clinic?
Well, it's not too late. I can shoot him now if you want.
You see why? I don't care who's hot or attractive or whatever the fuck. Kyrie is the best. Well, it's not too late. I could still shoot him. Do you want me to? I could shoot him right now.
Medic, are any of these guys attractive? Do you know?
My favorite thing is that when Karamiya smiles really large, you can see his little lion fangs.
What? Say that again, you cut out.
Sometimes when Karamia smiles that really big, like, open-mouthed smile, you can see his little lion fangs hanging down.
Okay.
It's great.
Sir, Kyrie.
When did you two? I have been here since you said, please go out with me.
Oh no, I think it was from You Are My Sunshine. I love you.
These two fucking trolls.
I said no such things. Excuse me?
Axel, what about breakfast?
None of them are condescending gay villains, so no.
I don't know. I feel like if any of them were a condescending gay villain, it would absolutely be Kyrie. He's condescending. He's essentially a good guy villain. And I don't know about gay, but I mean, technically, he serves Karamia. I'm just saying.
Condescending gay villains, so not? Not.
Sorry, you said that, and it took me a moment because I was thinking Knocked from 15. Final Fantasy 15.
No, not that.
Also, maybe gay, not villain, not quite condescending, mostly just a mess. But with great friends.
Okay, but like Hustle Cat Knots.
Mm-hmm.
Literally fits that description.
Well, should we go back and play a ending of Hustle Cat instead? Because that was an excellent ending.
No. I'll leave it aside.
But it was so fucking funny.
It was so short.
I know. I was robbed of more Graves time.
Continue with the game. Stop fawning over Graves.
As the resident goth, I demand more goth time, okay?
Make a goth game.
The game I have in progress right now is not goth, but, actually, my roommate and I were talking to...
I didn't even read that, thank you very much.
Well, you should. My
Well,
roommate
if you
and
would
I
stop talking about yourself.
were speaking about how we're so proud of ourselves because we didn't let our gothness bleed into the thing we're making.
You sure won him over quickly, Signorina.
Surely you could just attribute it to her womanly wiles. Why don't you try to seduce me next? Mr. Curie?
Okay, why don't you have your meal with Mr. Karamia here so you don't have to associate with that bad egg.
How rude. I'm no bad egg. I'm a scarecrow. These dorks. See, he's kind of a condescending gay sort of villain. He's like sort of gay, sort of villain. Who would we like to meet? Gee, I wonder which one we're going first.
Maybe it's the guy you said we're going after.
Maybe it's the one who ran away.
Ah! Karamia, you're gonna kill me.
All of them are gonna kill you if they show up this close to our face all the time.
Mask dude. Oh, so you mean Robin Hood?
We do have Robin Hood, medic of Sherwood,
Because,
who wears a
you
plague
know,
mask.
Robin Hood, the one who's known for having a medical degree and for saving people's lives.
Mm-hmm. Yep, exactly.
Well, totally what Robin Hood is named for.
Read your fucking line.
Not all the bakeries have the same strengths. If you want cream puffs, the one from the shop on this corner are delicious. But if it's cheesecake you're after, this is the best shop in town for it.
Yes, Medic is Robin Hood. Decided. It's canon. It's canon now, okay?
Yes. How is your bow and arrow skills, and how well have you robbed from the rich?
And what a good medic you are. That you just kind of glance over someone and go, well, I don't see anything wrong with you, but apparently you have amnesia. Okay, well, good luck.
Also, man, I haven't had a cream puff in forever.
Cream puffs. I had a cream French bread the other day. It was mango flavored. It was really good.
I still haven't had a mango, have I?
That sounds like a you problem, and that sounds like a really big problem. You should have a mango. They're delicious.
Okay, I still haven't had a peach, remember?
You know what? You should have a mango before you have a peach. It's more important. And then you should have them together. I don't think you understand how amazing mangoes are. They're delicious.
Are either of them important?
Yes. Mangoes are extremely important. We have a guest that comes on once in a while for special occasions, and her name is Mango. Are you saying that she's not important?
Okay, I'm not talking about anybody called Mango. I'm talking about the food.
But she's called Mango because she loves mangoes. Are you insulting her?
No, this has nothing to do with her. I'm talking about the food.
Mm-hmm. Huh. She couldn't help but be impressed with the map Karamia has spread open on the table. The one she'd seen the other day was different. It had only covered Oz territory. From what Karamia was saying, the map was extremely precise. The map is extremely cis. I guess there are no trans people here. Or pre-cis, so maybe it's pre-cis people. Maybe everyone is trans.
I was gonna be like, what is before cis?
Maybe trans.
Non-binary?
True. Before cis was gender neutrality. Accurately depicted everything from the largest main streets down to the tiny side streets. Just then, another person's shadow fell over the paper.
Sir, I need to speak to you about something. What? What is it, Axel? Would you give me your permission to consume sugar?
Sugar? You're just going to eat plain sugar?
Do you have a problem with that?
Yes! I don't, but it is kind of weird.
I don't have a choice. It's a matter of life and death to me.
So Axel has reverse diabetes.
Axel, isn't sugar sweet? It is. Then you can't have any. The ban on sweets is in effect for the whole day.
So it hasn't even been a day.
Nope.
I feel like I should trade my goldfish for Girl Scout cookies.
I've never had Girl Scout cookies.
Well, that's your loss, but you should have some. And I have some in my living room right now. I'm gonna go get Girl Scout cookies.
I think at some point somebody's gonna start the list again of what has Sharky never had.
You should have Girl Scout cookies. They're great.
Are they though?
They are, and also I'm partially required to say that because I am a former Girl Scout, and so as part of my indoctrination, I am required to believe that Girl Scout cookies are the most amazing cookies.
Okay, but I wasn't indoctrinated into the Girl Scouts.
Yes, but you should have Girl Scout cookie crack.
Sorry, crack isn't my thing?
Are you gonna say that as an ace, you don't like sweets? Because if you say that, you're giving up cake, in addition to cookies.
I'm not saying I don't like sweets.
Then you should like Girl Scout cookies.
I'm just saying crack isn't my thing.
Yeah, but Girl Scout cookies. Okay, I'm gonna go trade my goldfish for Girl Scout cookies now. I'll be right back. I know, you're tired of me.
What am I gonna do with her? Trying to make me things like a normal person.
I have cookies.
You have cookies? Good for you. I had a cookie
I have
today.
shortbread cookies.
I had a cookie as part of my lunch.
You should have cookies all the time, because cookies are great.
Well, okay, but like, I don't because there aren't cookies here 24/7.
Well, that's why you should buy Girl Scout cookies.
No, because then they would not be here because people would grab them and eat them.
Well, you should keep Girl Scout cookies in your room hidden away. All I'm saying is, look, apparently Girl Scouts turned down a large donation to protect trans people. That seems pretty fucking worthwhile.
I'm not saying it's not. I don't know how to continue that thought.
Go find some Girl Scouts. Go buy some Girl Scout cookies. They're great.
With what money?
The money you just earned from your new job.
Yeah, that's going into other places.
You
More
can spare
important
$5.
places,
Come
honestly.
on.
Way more important places.
And then cookies?
Work clothes, maybe a car, Final Fantasy VII.
Okay, I'm gonna say this. As someone getting the first class edition of Final Fantasy VII the Girl Scout cookies are more important.
I don't believe you.
For you, who thinks that FF7 is overrated, the Girl Scout cookies are more important. Because the Girl Scout cookies are more likely to convert you than the remake is.
Say that again, you cut out.
The cookies are more likely to convert you than the game is.
Convert me to what?
A fan. Look, you have said that you think Final Fantasy VII is overrated and that it is not the best Final Fantasy. The remake is less likely to convince you that it is than cookies are to convince you that they are good.
You also have to remember my lack of sense of taste.
Okay, but if you like cake, I'm pretty sure you like cookies. Especially because when I've talked about cookies before, you've been like, man, now I want cookies.
Okay, but just because I eat cookies and I
Read your fucking line.
eat them doesn't mean that I'll be like, this is the best cookie I've had in my life.
Eat more of them.
But
Okay, what kind of cookies do you like? Or what kind of flavors do you like? Do you like chocolate?
Sure.
Do you like peanut butter?
Sure.
There is a cookie that has peanut butter on top and then is covered with chocolate. It's like a Reese's cup, but with a cookie inside. It's great.
But then why don't I just have Reese's cups?
Because you also get the cookie this way. And the cookie is great.
Okay, but like, I've had Reese's cup cookies my entire life.
And those are?
Cookies cookies with Reese cups in them and on top of them.
What? So it's like one of those Hershey's Kiss thumbprint things, but with a Reese's?
Yes.
That sounds not as good. Because peanut butter patties are covered in chocolate. They're a way better version of just putting a Reese's cup into a cookie. The fuck are you talking about?
That's what my family does.
Well, your family's wrong, and we've been over that plenty of times. Read your fucking line.
I did! You just don't listen to me!
Oh, sorry, I didn't listen to your one word. Say it again.
Exactly!
Well, say your one word again.
But you can hold out for a few more hours. You're a man, right?
Nope.
Da, 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 da,
He's a tin man, which means he's not a real man. I'm home. Karamia, or Ms. Cora even. One of you make me some tea, please.
What? Make it yourself. Wait, Kyrie, what is that?
Can't you tell by looking at it? It's a shopping bag.
No, I can see that. It's just odd for you to go shopping yourself.
That's right. Isn't it supposed to rain tomorrow?
Is it a blue moon, too?
Curie smirked and turned the bag upside down over the map on the table.
Hmm?
They're all sweets! They are. I bought them to celebrate the end of Axel's ban from sweets.
Kyrie.
You sure look happy, even though you won't be getting a taste. What do you mean? What do I mean? I bought these to eat today. Given Axel's circumstances, he can't eat them, so you, Karami, and I should indulge ourselves in his stead.
It's not supposed to be stead.
Stead? I don't know.
Hmm. Is your phone blowing up?
Yeah, that video I had to record for my friend the other day for my other friend to make a happy birthday video. She wants to ask if she can post it.
Okay.
I'm more like, wait.
You're more like, wait? What are we waiting for?
Sorry, I just got a very, very jarring text. Let me text it to you. You will understand.
Text or message?
Message. Let me message you this image because you will understand my confusion and alarm.
Did a Pokemon use confusion on you?
I wish that was it. Just look at the thing I sent you.
Ah. Interesting. Interesting. Huh. We'll talk about that later. Anyway, continue with the game.
Sorry, I had to correct someone on what your name is first.
Okay, it's not my fault for having, like, one of the most common boy names.
What, Sharky? Your name is Sharky. As I just reminded someone, your name is Sharky.
It's not my fault my parents quizzed people.
Sharky.
I see you're up to no good again, but I might have to join you this time.
Mr. Crumb, how could you?
This is hardly anything in terms of punishment. Plus, Kyrie almost never treats me. Axel always does.
Miss Cora, please, don't hesitate to join us. You don't have to take his punishment with him.
It's the answer that you know, but you probably don't want to take.
What's that? I should eat cookies?
You should hesitate to eat the sweets.
These delicious cookies that I have in front of me right now. They're so good.
Sweets.
I'm eating cookies right now. What should I do?
Don't deprive yourself on my behalf.
Axel?
Pretend I'm not here. I'd much rather you eat them than Kyrie.
So about condescending gay villains.
You are going to be so happy when we get to his ride, aren't you?
To be decided. To be determined. But more importantly, of all of the characters in this game, you have to agree with me, he would be the most likely to be a condescending gay villain.
Okay, fair. I mean, maybe the wolf is gay. You don't know. Please, I want you to be happy in my stead.
Okay, I will.
It almost seems like a moving emotional exchange at first, but it's all over some sweets.
Axel does have a few screws loose.
I don't think I'd go quite that far, but I do wonder why he's so passionate about sweets. I guess there are some things I'll never understand.
Nope, never.
Now I want cake.
Cake. Also a sweet.
I'm
Make
not
sure to
saying
eat
I
it
don't
in
like
front of
sweets.
Axel. Make sure to eat it in front of Axel.
No, he'll tell me to get it memorized.
Wrong, Axel.
He'll probably try to set me on fire. The morning sun shone through the windows, rousing her from her slumber. She slowly opened her eyes, the now familiar sight of the ceiling coming into view.
It's morning.
Cora sat up and stretched.
I guess this is my 4th week here now.
She woke just as she had on that day in the back alley, but this time she retained her memories, if only from the past 4 weeks.
I wonder if I'll ever figure it out.
I think I can. She didn't have so much as a fragment of the memories she must have lost. To her, it felt as though she never had any to begin with.
Well, I'm sure it'll work out somehow.
Maybe she doesn't actually have memories.
Maybe her entire life has been the forward-looking amnesia and she's just never had memories.
There wasn't anything she could do about what she didn't know. All she could do was trust in her precious present and future.
I hope today is a wonderful day. Oh God, stab me.
Not allowed? Also,
You could stab me in someplace non-lethal for that comment.
Okay, but like, we don't know if medic is a medic who can take care of you. Stop hissing at the comments.
But this line is disgusting.
I hope today is a wonderful day. Why can't today be a wonderful day? You're not a cat.
Am I a snake? I
No.
could be a snake.
But like, what's wrong with that?
Good morning, Mr. Kramia, Mr. Curie.
When she looked into the living room, she saw Karamia and Kyrie were sitting on the couch. Seemingly finished with breakfast already, they were relaxing as they sipped at some rose-hip tea. Oh, morning.
Good morning. You're as lovely as ever today, Miss Cora. Mr. Curie?
Laying it on thick first thing in the morning, huh?
There is no wrong time to compliment a woman. Don't you agree, Miss Cora?
Could you get out of my way?
Yours? Who said the way was yours?
Because it's my way or the highway?
Fuck off.
She turned around to find Axel standing behind her, a grouchy expression on his face.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No need to apologize. Sir, I've completed my rounds. Nothing out of the ordinary. Good work. Have you eaten yet? Get something with Cora. With her?
He just means that she hasn't had breakfast yet. Don't read too much into it. Although if you desperately want something to read into, I'd be happy to oblige.
Man, they're jumping onto the, oh, we know you like her, and we will tease you relentlessly about it.
So what is this about condescending gay villains?
Okay, but he's not a villain.
You desperately want something to read into, I'd be happy to oblige.
That doesn't make him a villain.
Yeah, but Wait, you didn't shoot him? He's alive? I think that part makes him a villain. A little bit.
No!
Just a little bit.
No!
Look, for a conversation about whether he's shot one of his closest friends, and them going, yeah, it'd be more surprising if he didn't. I'm pretty sure that means he's kind of a villain.
Wouldn't you almost shoot one of your closest friends if they inconvenience you that badly?
Well, no one said I wasn't a villain.
You're not a villain!
You're lying to yourself. Do you know how many times per week you tell me that you hate me?
Oh, probably only like twice.
Probably. Out of how much?
A lot of times that we talk? Not that much. I like the grumpy boy.
Fair. But he's not condescending. But
Yeah.
luckily, I guess we are going after Grumpy Boy first.
We are going after Grumpy Boy. No, thank you. Let's go, Cora.
Okay! Those two are just so darling together.
You just like seeing Axel flustered, don't you?
Well, I never said that wasn't why they're darling.
What is Kyria thinking? Axel sat down and reached for the basket of bread in the middle of the table. Cora poured 2 glasses of orange juice and handed one to Axel.
Do you not like Mr. Curie, Mr. Do you not like Mr. Curie? Axel? Sorry, not Mr. Axel. We're on less formal terms now.
Didn't we just have a conversation about him trying to almost shooting me? Oh, stop it! Stop it! Be more professional.
Okay. I'll act on the Cora voice all the time. God, I already want to shoot myself.
It's not that I dislike him. I just don't know how to handle him. I think it'd be strange to like someone like him.
Well, what words for when we finally go on his route, probably right after Axel's. Really?
Are you having fun?
I'm having whiskey, which is kind of like having fun.
Axel tilted his head in response. Well, what do you think of Carrier? I don't care what you actually want to say, it's a strange person.
No one said I don't like strange people. I can't quite pin him down. He's a strange person.
Axel nodded as he tore off a piece of bread and put it in his mouth.
Ew.
What do you mean, ew? That's adorable.
It depends what you mean by tearing off a piece of bread.
By ripping it and putting it in his mouth? What? What was that?
An imitation of ripping apart a piece of bread and then stuffing it in my mouth.
I don't know how anybody watches us.
I don't know how you deal with me, but apparently you do.
One of these days, midstream, I'm just gonna leave the voice call and you can just continue on the stream.
Oh, I would sit there until you rejoined. You know I would. I'd just start chatting with whoever's watching us, and if no one is watching us, I'd just start talking to myself. Like a crazy person. Because I might be.
That's why you should go see a therapist.
You first.
Well, you're not wrong. You never know what he's doing or why.
Really, everyone should see therapists. But you first. You more so.
I got money going into more important things.
Now, how could someone so easily understood ever be a fitting consigliere? Mr. Curie!
She looked over to where the voice had come from and saw Curie standing there. Leaning against the wall, he smiled as he traced the rim of the teacup he was holding with his finger.
Gossiping, how uncouth.
What do you want?
Oh, please, don't be so on guard. We're all family here, right?
Curie set his teacup in the sink and sat down next to her. Resting one elbow on the table, he reached out for her hair.
Are you really enjoying your life of nothing but lying around, eating, playing, and sleeping? Also known as the coronavirus life?
Yeah, isn't that literally what everyone's going through right now?
Yep. But are you really enjoying it? I know I am, because it's not that far from my actual life. Except all of the things that are being cancelled. I asked if you were enjoying living your life like a house pet. ... Oh, I don't think it's anything to be ashamed of course. We did take you in fully aware of your situation.
Curie, stop being so roundabout. You just came here to torment her, didn't you?
Oh no, I came here to talk business. I was thinking I might be able to make use of her for something if she was feeling a bit guilty after that comment I made. Business? Yes. I'd like you to lend me your body for something. My body.
Kiryu's eyes didn't give away his intent, and that just made Kuro all the more anxious.
Medic says that Kiryu is a jerk, but definitely the hot one.
Okay, but how is he hot? Please explain this, Medic. Inform my dumb mind about what hotness is.
Contrary to how science acts and can fully prove, I think dark is supposed to be hot. Even though you would normally expect a source of light to be warm and therefore the hot one. No. The dark people are the hot ones. According to laws of attraction, I think. He just do.
You just do be hot?
Yep. He just do.
Okay. Just what do you intend to do with her? Axel said, almost like he was voicing
Yawn?
Kuro's own.
That was a long yawn.
Why, yes, it is getting late, and I am getting tired.
Well, I hope you've eaten dinner and lunch and maybe breakfast.
Why would I eat breakfast? That's a silly thing.
Okay, just dinner and lunch then.
You wish. Like he was voicing Kuro's own concerns.
You should fucking eat 2 meals a day at minimum. Yeah, you fucking should.
Debatable.
Are you really so inexperienced that you can't imagine what I'm thinking about? Asking to borrow a woman's body could only mean one thing after all.
How dare you?
I would like Miss Cora to participate in the beauty pageant. ... That's fucking true!
Okay, but like, it was obvious that he didn't mean that.
It was obvious that he is trolling. Beauty pageant? Yes. This town holds many festivals for the sake of its residents. One of those festivals is the beauty pageant next week that all the mafiosi sponsor. It's an event to select the most beautiful girl in town. Usually we only contribute money, but this year we have you. Would you care to participate as Famiglia Oz's representative?
I don't think I do very well.
Oh, you should have more self-confidence. An event to choose the most beautiful girl in town? I don't think I do very well. I'm not telling you to win. You just have to participate. You are the lone woman in this estate, Miss Cora. You are our only option.
Well, stop being so desperate.
Maybe you could think of it as a way to pay us back for taking you in. I don't know if I'll be able to live up to your expectations, but I'll give it a shot. Thank you very much. I'm just happy you agreed. I apologize for interrupting your meal, but would you mind telling Karamiya that you intend to participate? Sure! What the fuck was that? Did you drop something?
My life.
I mean, I already know your life is on the floor, but what else did you just drop?
My soul.
Do you still have one of those? I'm pretty sure you sold it by this point. I mean, you still talk to me.
Okay. Not even gonna go there right now. Dot 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 dot.
I was talking about the contest, but could it be that you were imagining something else entirely?
Shut up.
Were you thinking that I was asking her to join me in bed or something of that nature?
Shut up.
Oh my, hit the nail on the head, didn't I? The imaginative powers of the pure and innocent are fierce indeed.
I thought I told you to shut up. Anyway, it's your fault for phrasing it like that, Kyrie. Your fault.
I feel like Axel's not sleepy during that, but okay. Yes, whatever makes you happy. You were being so cold calling her guest until recently, but now you're so protective of her.
Is there something wrong with that?
Oh no, not at all. I can't blame you for feeling that way. So what are you going to do if there's some kind of conflict over her someday?
Shoot you. She's just someone under my care. I don't have any feelings for her.
Is that so? Well, now that is a problem. Where's the fun in a male-female relationship without any lover squirrels?
Okay, but can I slap him for that comment?
What?
Can I just slap him for that comment?
He's just trolling.
Okay, but can I just slap him for that comment?
Okay, but trolling your friends is fun.
Okay, that doesn't make me want to slap him any less.
But it's
Can you give me an actual reason I would want to slap him any less?
Oh, he'll slap you to back. It's alright. Kinky. Sorry, I can't keep a straight face after that. Yeah, just use polyamory. It's fine.
That's one way to go about it, I guess.
Yeah, maybe Clara's just poly, you know? It's fine.
Oh, so many familiar faces.
There are fancy dresses in this scene.
こんにちは。皆さん。
Oh yeah, we turned
Hi.
all their voices to normal. FYI, medic.
Yeah, so we're only voicing the main guys and MC. All
Hi!
the side,
I just don't know what to do.
all the side people are too numerous for us to voice, and we don't want to kill ourselves over
There's
it.
too many routes and too many people. We're not doing
Yeah, aren't there 22 routes or some garbage like that?
I think I whittled it down to 20 episodes-ish. Not episodes, but 20... Well, 19 routes plus one epilogue after story.
It's ridiculous.
Are you here to procure attire for the pageant?
ああ、コンテスト自体には不服だが、町の行事であれば無視できまい。まったく、女性の美醜を競わせようなど、どこの誰が言い始めたのだろうな。悪趣味にも程があるぞ。
Yes.
Yes. Are you participating this year?
まさか、部下の一人に出場させる。そちらは、もしや彼女が出るのか？
Yeah, I figure it's probably more worthwhile than contributing money.
Yeah, why contribute money when you could contribute a human? So how's that Dow line going, you know? Has it had enough blood sacrifices?
Hey, continue the game.
貴様も大変だな。
I did. Does the pageant require you to do difficult things?
いいや、着飾り、舞台の上にただ棒のように立っているだけだ。だが、大衆の前で勝手に優劣をつけられ、結果を受け入れることを強要させられる。精神的な負担にはなるだろうな。
Yeah.
出場は君の意思なのか、それとも強要されたのか。
I'm doing it because they asked me.
I was asked to do it to help out the Famiglia.
そうか。立場上断れなかったんだな。かわいそうに。
I am still like, why is Red Riding Hood not female?
Because what are gender roles anyway?
Fair. But also, why is there only one other girl in this entire game?
What are you talking about?
That is dateable.
What are you talking about? Maybe you could date Heidi if you really tried.
That's not a route, and you know it.
It's not a route that's required to complete the game according to the guide. Well, I'm told it doesn't matter how well I do. I don't think I could win anyway, so I'm just gonna have fun with it. Oh, that's fine, right? I guess I don't really have a good idea of what the pageant is like after all.
ああ、気楽に構えていていい。建前上は市民参加の娯楽だからな。
Oh, that's good!
Signorina, could you pause your chat there and come over here?
What is it, Mr. Cromia? I think this fabric would suit Miss Cora.
Why is Axel always holding his coat instead of wearing it?
What? He always has one glove on and the
Also
other one off?
that- What is with these anime games and their weird fashion?
Well, you see, they're counting on it being hidden behind this text box.
That pattern is too bold. This simple one is much better.
If you like that fabric so much, use it for a shirt or underwear for yourself. Please, don't force your tastes on her.
Who's the one forcing their tastes again?
So jealous.
Why are the men the only ones getting worked up over this?
Mr. Kyrie, Axel.
You're the one who'll be wearing it, Signorina. I think you should pick something you like. Could you make a decision before they get into an actual fist fight?
Oh, yes.
She glanced over at Kyrie and Axel arguing as she reached out for a nearby striped cloth.
It's so cute. Oh, but that one is too.
It was her first time at a tailor's. She was like a kid in a candy shop. She wanted everything.
It's hard to pick just one. I wonder what everyone else is gonna wear.
Hard to pick just one. Is that what elves feel like in these dating sims?
I hope not, because usually I pick my fave and that's it.
She looked around the store and caught sight of Scarlet going to pay.
週半ばに受け取りに来る。それじゃ。
Scarlet!
なんだ
What are you planning to wear, Scarlet? I can't figure out what I should wear for the pageant. I thought I'd use the outfit you're choosing as a starting point. Oh, do you not want to tell me? I'm sorry, I don't...
君は一体何を言っているんだ
What?
僕はコンテストに参加しない。
What? Why? You're so cute!
僕は男だ。
That awkward moment when...
Cora. Cora.
Dot, 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 dot. Dot, dot, dot.
Dot, 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 dot,
Man?
dot.
ああ、そうだ。
Oh, I get it. So Scarlet is an alias, and Man is your real name?
違う。全く違う。僕の性別は男だ。
Sex. Do it anyway, coward boy. Yes, right? Don't let gender norms stop you.
Okay,
何度だって言う。
hmm.
僕は男だ。
I mean, for all we know, maybe Scarlet is a trans boy.
そこ笑うな。
Well, I guess I can't blame her for making the mistake. That mistake.
絡み屋さんまで。
Scarlet is a man. I thought you were a girl. I'm so sorry, Mr. Scarlet. I'm sorry for misgendering you. I should really respect your pronouns.
まあ、男だと言わなかった僕にも落ち度はある。
No, not at all, Mr. Scarlet.
普通はいちいち説明しなくても誤解されない。
I'm sorry, Mr. Scarlet.
いいよ。謝罪を受け入れる。ただ、今後は気をつけてほしい。それでは、失礼する。
Oh no. I think Mr. Scarlet is mad at me.
He's not mad at you. He was in a much worse mood when Kyrie spoke to him, remember?
Really?
It's not just Scarlet. Kyrie has a special talent for rubbing people the wrong way.
逆に問いたい。キリエと話していて楽しい者はいるのか？
You wound me.
Just like a gunshot.
No, that was me wounding someone.
Wait,
Hmm?
that's really random for him to show up now.
What?
Anyway,
What's wrong? Don't you want to hang out with the dangerous people?
pick Axel. Shut up, you.
What? I like Kyrie's voice, okay? It's fun to do.
Don't make me slap you.
I mean, his voice is a lot more fun than Cora's. Just a little further.
Cora was trying to put some cans away on the shelves, but she couldn't reach any of the open spaces because she's short. There was a space on the top shelf, but she couldn't reach it even on tiptoe.
Just a little further.
Why doesn't she stand on a chair or something?
Just a little bit further.
She was stretched out as far as she could, but she was still a few inches too short.
Maybe if I jump?
Do you need some help? She turned around and found Axel standing right behind her. Before she could even let out a squeak of surprise, he had already plucked the can from her grasp and put it on the shelf for her.
Whoa!
Huh? What's impressive about that? Anything else?
Oh yes. And this and all these two.
What's with all these cans?
The townspeople gave them to me when I was walking around town, but I can't eat this all myself.
Couldn't you have turned them down?
How could I? That That would be rude.
That sounds like something Mr. Karami would say. He always comes home with something, he mumbled as he put the last can away.
Thank you, Axel. You're a real lifesaver.
Isn't that like a mint or candy thingy?
Lifesavers?
Yeah.
No, they're little, circles that are mint flavored. They don't, well, I don't think they float like you would expect a normal lifesaver to float. But then again, I'm not sure I've actually tried floating a lifesaver in water.
Why not? Do it, you coward.
Do it anyway, coward boy.
It's not like it was particularly hard.
Wow, he answered so promptly.
She looked up at him and as she thought,
Well, it was hard for me.
short one.
I bet you're really popular with girls, Axel. Lifesavers are the swords from Star Wars.
Perfect. I want that written on a shirt. Just so I can piss off a dozen people I know.
I would debate that, but the newest Star Wars was trash, so you know, it really doesn't matter. Also,
I mean,
Star Wars in general is a little bit trashy, but Star Wars, the latest one, is just trash. Why do they kiss? That's the most aloe shit I've ever seen!
Because they were in love, apparently.
They're literally about to die, and then he dies right afterwards. Oops, spoiler alert.
Love!
Is a trap?
I wouldn't say that.
Okay. Is a myth.
I also wouldn't say that.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Can you prove otherwise?
Not from examples offhand. Ah! Not at all.
Wow, that was a fast answer. Did you take a pull or something?
You don't need a poll to know that. The members of our familia, the Don is the most popular with women. Next would be Kyrie. I understand why Mr. Cromie is popular, but I can't even begin to understand what they see in that malicious Kyrie. I'm not sure I want to know.
What's that? Kyrie is a jerk, but definitely the hot one?
Okay,
He just do.
I can't debate any of this because I don't know.
He just do.
I don't understand.
He just do.
But I don't understand.
He just do.
At any rate, I'm not particularly liked by women. Please, stop imagining such nonsense.
It's because you never smile.
What?
People don't really pay attention to you because you never smile in public. I'm positive you'd be super popular if you did.
Are we telling him he's prettier when he smiles?
Yep. It
Are
seems
we
so.
Are we really telling him he's prettier when he smiles?
I think so.
I don't usually smile.
Yeah, but you do smile a little when you're eating sweets, don't you?
Dot.
I really like how you look in those moments. You're so much more handsome with a smile on your face. You're prettier when you smile. You should smile more. It's kind of a waste if you're always pouting, right? Slap her.
Can I
Fucking
slap her?
slap her. Slap her and everyone who says you'd be prettier if you smiled.
I can't help it. Guess it's because it's become something of a habit.
Huh?
Never mind. I have no interest in romance, nor any intention of smiling just to entice women.
Smile!
No, the correct answer is that's too bad.
Smile! That's too bad. I just know you would look super handsome if you smiled. Oh well, you're plenty handsome as it is.
Is this what flirting is like?
I don't know, but it's about to make me puke.
Please don't puke. Even when I'm not smiling?
Aero Axel confirmed!
Yes.
Yeah, I think you're really handsome, Axel. You're so tall. Because apparently being really tall makes you handsome.
I don't think that's true.
Apparently it is. You're so tall. I think you're really handsome, Axel. Because you're so tall.
My brain is gonna explode one of these days.
We're just gonna keep playing these games. Maybe one day it'll almost make sense to us.
Being tall just makes me stand out.
And you have a deep voice.
Ho, ho, ho. I've been told my voice puts people to sleep.
And you're so calm and quiet.
People get mad at me because they don't know what I'm thinking.
You're a bit of a pessimist, aren't you, Axel?
I'm not sure, but I do know I'm not as bad as Gretel in that respect.
I think you should consider your good qualities a little more. There are lots of wonderful things about you. I know. Let's find your good qualities today. Please strangle me.
What?
There's no reason to be so self-deprecating. Come on, let's get started.
Be more professional. Hide your gagging.
I'm dead.
Huh.
Look, just because we made social media accounts doesn't mean we're professionals, okay? It just means I have more avenues to post stupid shit.
Like you don't try already.
Yeah, but now I have more avenues too. What did I post earlier? Let's see, what did I post earlier? We finally have social media! We're ace dorks who do silly readings of dating sims and go on a lot of tangents. Watch us sometime. Chat with us. Welcome. Hello!
Am I
Hello,
a
friend.
dork?
You are a dork.
What makes me a dork?
The real question is, which one of us is a bigger dork, you or me?
What makes me a dork?
Kingdom Hearts?
I'm a fan. Does that make me a dork?
The degree to which you are a Kingdom Hearts fan absolutely makes you a fucking dork.
In what way?
Hey, do you want to explain the key symbol to me again? That cross symbol? That X symbol? You want to explain it to me again? I forgot.
I don't know what there's to explain about it.
Yep.
It's a symbol.
You need a better explanation.
It's an X. What do you expect?
Hey, remind me how he remembers where all of them are? How he knows?
What?
I'm going to interpret that as the sounds of swallowing down a long nerd rant. Read your line.
Oh. I'm just confused now. On the day of the pageant, not a single cloud obscured the clear blue sky. Also, I keep seeing Arrow Axel confirmed that and not being like thinking of Axel from Kingdom Hearts.
But Axel is definitely gay for Roxas.
Okay, some people think he's gay for Isa.
Also that, I guess. I don't know. Isaac could be his ex. People have
Okay,
exes.
Isa is most definitely his jealous ex.
Yeah. Is he not?
He's also a villain and condescending.
Are they both the condescending gay villain?
You two are just different types of dorks, but to the same degree.
Ayy.
What are you a dork about?
Goth shit.
Visual novels?
Are you asking me or Medic? Because you
Yes.
know all of the things I'm a dork about. There's a lot of them.
What are you a dork about?
Me or Medic?
Yes.
I don't know what Medic is a dork about. But they keep coming to join us. So I feel like that's a pretty good sign of being a dork. Because we're dorks.
The wooden door made a pleasing sound when she opened it.
You don't hang with people as dorky as us without also being a dork. We'll infect you with dorkiness.
I could make a self-deprecating joke here.
What's that? We're the coronavirus?
No.
You're right, we're not nearly as viral.
Shut up. Cora closed her eyes as the gentle breeze ruffled her hair, and the warmth of the risen sun caressed her skin.
Ew.
Shut up! As she closed the door to the cottage behind her, she took a deep breath of fresh air, relaxing as the sweet smell of the flowers filled her nose.
I'm sorry, I'm
What's
just
it like-
saying. Do you want the sun caressing you?
What's it like to have a sense of smell?
Do you want the sun caressing your face?
I don't think it can do that.
I hope this is okay.
She picked up a bit of her skirt and twirled. She'd checked herself over in the mirror numerous
Before she
times.
wrecked herself. Is that the sounds of you preparing to leave? Because you're tired of me? I think I hear the sounds of unpacking for not giving me the satisfaction of being right.
She checked herself over in the mirror numerous times while she was getting ready, but she was still nervous.
I'm sure it'll be fine. If something's off, I'm sure Mr. Karami and the others will fix it for me.
They might not be participating themselves, but they wouldn't just keep quiet and let her go on looking like a fool.
Is this what it feels like to be an aloe girl with faith that people will protect you?
Sorry, I don't know what any of those feelings are like. At least she decided to believe that.
I just want to play Animal Crossing. Okay.
What? Is that what we should do Friday? Play Animal Crossing?
Yeah. If I can figure out how to hook Animal Crossing up to Twitch, would you be opposed?
We would need a capture card.
Would you be opposed? I don't have a capture
Animal
card, so it
Crossing.
probably wouldn't happen, but would you be opposed?
I would have to get Animal Crossing.
You could just chat.
I could.
What are we doing Friday instead, then?
Buying you a capture card, apparently.
Sorry, Amazon is only shipping household essentials right now.
Are they only shipping that?
Yeah, they announced like last week that they're reducing their shipping to focus on household essentials to make sure they actually keep up with the coronavirus demand.
Oh, you can buy capture cards from many places other than Amazon.
I'm sure I could also still possibly get it from Amazon because they're still going to sell whatever is in their warehouses, apparently.
Oh, yeah.
I ordered a bookshelf. Although that's not shipped by Amazon. But I ordered a
Okay.
fucking bookshelf that's supposed to arrive in like the next week.
So we're buying you a capture card so you can stream Animal Crossing.
What, you're gonna buy it for me? Oh, how nice of you.
I didn't say I was buying it for you. Who's got the funds for that?
Okay.
With a final encouraging nod to herself, she started walking. Would anyone actually want to watch us play Animal Crossing? That sounds like it would be boring.
I don't know. Animal Crossing's super popular right now.
It
It's
is.
all over my Facebook feed and my Twitter and my Tumblr.
And everyone and their mother is streaming it.
Are they streaming it or just posting videos and screenshots and stuff?
Both.
You know what my favorite is that I wish I had?
Yes. Apparently Medic just says yes.
Yes. See? Medic supports us streaming Animal Crossing. I just need a capture card, I guess. Anyway, should I look that up right now? How much is a capture card?
Oh, you can get capture cards for like 50 or 60.
Switch capture card.
It's just an
Let's
HDMI
see.
capture card. You just
Y
gotta
and H HDMI capture card. Amazon.com. $55.99. And it has 3.2 out of 5. It's really shit.
Anyway, she
Anyway?
left the shade of the roof and entered the brightness of the day.
Oh, there's a capture card over here with a 4-something star review. Guess the price.
150?
Close, it's 115.
Click.
Yeah, look, it's still in your line.
The gleaming sunlight made her squint.
Mm-hmm.
She heard footsteps on grass coming toward her. The steps belonged to...
Kyrie.
So,
Kyrie sneaking up on her.
Cora.
Axel!
She saw it was Axel and ran over to him. He seemed a bit flustered, but managed to mumble, "Good morning."
Morning, Axel. Nice weather, huh?
Yeah, it's a good day for the festival.
I just feel like I'm playing Harvest Moon. Or Stardew Valley.
Sorry, we're not streaming that Friday.
We're not?
We technically could.
Technically, we could. I don't know. We'll figure out what to stream on Friday. By the way, we're doing Friday streams for Quarantine Community Days. Starting this week.
He started to say something, but didn't get any farther than you, before cutting himself off and taking a half step back. Looking her up and down, he nodded a bit.
You.
Not in that way. Stop it and continue. You seem ready. Let's go. He turned around and started He turned around and started walking, forcing her to hurry to catch up to him.
Are you Mr. Crummy and the others already up?
Of course they are. The dawn wakes up before anyone else in the Famiglia.
Ah, that makes sense. Like a true cat, he's the first one awake and starts making chaos to wake up everybody else.
Oh, shut your mouth.
He does? Not Mr. Kyrie?
Kyrie. I don't know. I don't care either.
Don't care?
About Kyrie. I don't care what he does.
Oh! Axel doesn't seem to have a very good opinion of Mr. Kyrie. Which is a shame, because Kyrie is fun. So this is where the pageant's being held.
We should probably stop soonish.
It's only been an hour and a half.
It's only been an hour and a half?
1:35.
Interesting.
Yup.
But also, like,
I know you have to get up early.
yes.
Yeah.
Yep, that's the stage where you and the other contestants will be standing.
I should probably go back to work.
So we should probably stop soonish.
It's a pretty attention-grabbing spot, isn't it? After this scene?
Yeah.
Naturally.
Oh.
All eyes are going to be on you today. I have high expectations for you, Miss Cora. Okay, I'll do my best. I have a line that was supposed to be voiced, but isn't.
Okay.
Okay?
Good job, game. You're the best game ever.
I believe you were just about to jump in to voice it.
I don't remember what this person sounds like.
I don't either, but you know what? We can check.
I don't think that's me.
Oh, Famiglia, spotted!
Good day, friends. I don't know what his voice is.
Hello, Andy. Melissus? Mr. Melissus? Melissus? And you too, Ailing? Hello!
Hello?
You guys are super duper late. We've been waiting this whole time.
You just got here too early. It's not even time for things to start yet.
We thought you guys got scared and ran away. Surely you jest, as if we'd ever lose to Famiglia Anderson, even if hell froze over. What did you say? I mean, it's the same every year. Right, Axel?
Well, I guess you're right.
Grr. The past is the past. We won't be losing this year. Juliet isn't one to give up. Just yesterday, she ran 3 laps around the pond.
Ran? It sure looked like she was swimming when I saw her.
Shut up. If I say she was running, she was running. Brace yourself to bow down to Juliet's beauty, little girl.
Jeez, you're loud.
And you sure are brimming with confidence.
And nothing else.
There's no reason to worry about them. The competitor you should really keep your eyes on is...
Well?
Hmm?
Well?
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 What about it?
What about it?
Are you reading it?
No?
Maybe we should sit here for a while then.
It's nice and quiet, isn't it?
Andy is the best character.
If she was swimming, she was swimming. If she was running, she was running.
If I say she was running, she was running.
So quiet I could take a nap.
Well, Adelheid? Famiglia? Adelheid? Alright, we'll just move on without her having a voice. Miss Heidi! Feel like voicing it? Hey, medic! I think Sharky fell asleep. How should we wake him? Yes, I do have his roommate's phone number. I could call and dump water on him. That's an idea. Oh no, I can't stab him. He's across the country. And I don't think his roommate would agree to that. I feel like I could get his roommate to dump water on him, but I don't think I could get his roommate to stab him. I mean, with social distancing, it's really hard to reach. That's it. I should get a cloud buster stored and stab from 6 feet away. Perfect. Oh, look, he's awake. Look, Sharky's awake again. Can I find an air horn? Almost definitely.
Also, the roommate is more than likely asleep himself. Oh my god.
Okay,
you didn't need the air horn.
Incompetent medic says air horn into the mic. Therefore, I needed to.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did.
Are you gonna read the line yet?
Nope. I read the other line before it, because I'm the one that's talking to her. So you should read this one.
I voiced the last two characters. So you should even it up.
Let's see, I have Cora and Kyrie and sometimes the narrator.
And I have Axel and Karamia and sometimes the narrator.
Well, I guess that means you should take Heidi because Cora's in more scenes than Axel and Karamia. Remember, there's a whole scene of just Kyrie and Cora.
And there's probably going to be many scenes of just Cora and Axel.
Yeah, at which point we'll figure out who the fuck is narrator. But in the meantime, there's more people.
Or we could just skip these lines, because they've been on screen long enough for somebody to read them.
No. What if someone's just listening? What if someone just has us on audio? Remember how Death used to have us only on audio? I mean, how could you deprive him of us reading it?
Why do I continue to do this?
Because you appreciate Medic and Melic and Magic. All of whom start with M and end in C. I see, in fact.
What do you say?
Ick. I see ick.
What's an ick?
Ick. Ew. Just like birds of prey. Just like birds of prey. I'm waiting.
I don't know what voice to do for this woman.
So read it.
And what voice?
In whatever voice you want.
How about in your voice?
Sure, you read it in my voice. Go for it. I'd
No,
love
you
to
read it
know
in
what
your-
you think I sound like. Do you think I sound narcissistic enough for this line? Go for it, please.
I don't even think I could ever replicate your voice.
You probably can't. We have very different vocal cords.
We do have very different voices. I sound too nasally and disgusting.
Just read the goddamn line.
I was surprised when I heard Oz was participating. I never would have thought you of all people would be a contestant. It was a double shot. I voice it.
Thanks, Medic! Best audience participant!
But, you know, little girl,
Miss Heidi?
every time I look at you, I can't help but think how gangly you look.
Gangly.
Yes, I was triple shocked to hear you were participating in the beauty pageant. That's not true at all. The Signorina's plenty cute. If you could win on being cute alone, we wouldn't need a pageant. Don't you get it? You need curves to make a man drool. Curves! You look like a shriveled up carrot compared to Peter. She's got something to hold on to.
Carrots. Yum. Do you
Also-
drool for curves?
Do I drool for anything?
New Kingdom Hearts games.
Sorry, that doesn't make me drool.
Then I don't know.
So the answer's nothing. I don't understand this line. The only conceivable winner of this thing is Peter, but be my guest and struggle in vain if you like. Let's go, Peter. Good silence.
I don't know how
As
many
always.
times I looked at this image before I realized that those things in the middle are in fact not arms folded over at the wrist, but actually boobs. I really thought they were sleeves.
No, that's her boobs.
I really thought those were sleeves of her arms with just really bad wrist posture.
No, because you can see her sleeves.
Yeah, but she's got her arms down, you know? So her elbows could go back up. See, here's her shoulder, and then her elbow is somewhere below the screen, and then it comes back up, and there's her wrist. And these are her cuffs. See, this looks like a wrist cuff.
No, it looks like a boob.
That looks like a wrist cuff.
A carrot.
Well,
Something to hold on to.
guys?
We will be embarrassed.
Really? Because I would have chosen annoyed. I guess they are a little small. She put her hands on her chest and hung her head. Axel shook his head and snapped out of it when he noticed Cora's demeanor.
It's nothing to be embarrassed about. They're not as small as you think. They're a fine size.
Axel?
Oh, no. What am I saying? Anyway, don't let what Heidi said get to you.
So awkward. So gross.
You know what? You know what's awkward?
Reading it?
Reading somebody complimenting other people's boobs.
Yeah, that does sound awkward. And gross.
Really, any guy being like, your boobs are a fine size. That sounds awkward.
He is awkward, though. So I guess that's fine.
You're just fine the way you are. Don't worry. Anyway, the contest is about to start. Axel, I'll leave the Signorina in your hands. Understood. I won't let anyone harm a hair on her head.
Let's just hope things don't end up like they did last year. Where are Mr. Kramia and Mr. Kiryu going?
Seats for the guests of honor. The Don and Consigliere are expected to be present for the opening and closing ceremonies. There's nothing to worry about. I'll protect you.
So about the Olympics getting postponed.
Shush you.
Protect me. Is the pageant dangerous?
Only if a gun goes off. I can't guarantee you that it won't be. This isn't the day of rest. Anything can happen.
Ah, so it is the beauty pageant and also not a Sunday. Cool.
It's entirely possible that there could be someone.
見つけたぞ、獲物。
Oh, someone. Before Axel could even finish that sentence, a silver-haired man appeared. He brazenly cut through the crowd and approached her.
Caesar.
Karamia turned around when the man spoke. When he realized it was Caesar, he ran back to Cora.
今日は日曜ではない。ふざけた協定は無効だろう。正々堂々とこの女をいただいていく。
I won't allow.
ちょっとあんた
Oh, hey, she has a voice again.
Good.
Great. A pompous voice cut Axel off. Heidi stood upon the stage, her arms crossed as she glared at Caesar. Caesar's eyes went wide, and he blinked a few times.
なんだおかしい。俺は幻覚を見ているのか。
The fuck is his shirt?
What shirt? It's all chest.
Here's the collar, which is low enough to show collarbone, but you know, that's not that unusual. But then, right down the middle, he's just got half of it missing, except for a couple random little strips.
It's not a shirt, it's a vest.
But it's not a vest, because it's still hanging over half his body.
It's a special vest.
It's a very bad vest. Dear red carpet, please take this shit the fuck back.
He's gotta show off his six-pack.
But I don't see a six-pack. I see what appears to be abs and some lines from his shirt.
You know, a six-pack.
Hallucinating?
肉が喋るなどありえない。肉あんたこのナイスバディを見て肉だって言ったわね。
Kono nice body.
What?
That's what she said. Do you need to hear it again?
あんたこのナイスバディを見て肉だって言ったわね。
See this nice body? Dare call me meat?
ペーターこいつを八つ咲きにしなさい。
Heidi jutted her jiggling chins at him. Because this game is also apparently full of fat shaming. I'm sorry. Peter, who had been standing guard next to her, silently nodded in confirmation because Peter also does not approve of fat shaming. Lifting up her skirt, she drew a knife from her garter. That's an odd place to put a garter. Or put a knife. Sorry. She whipped it from its sheath just as she leapt from the stage towards Caesar.
肉が人に命令するなどありえんが。剣で俺に勝てると思うなよ。
Okay, I mean destroy him for his fat phobia, but like, okay.
And yet, I don't hate this as much as I hated Nameless. Sir, what should we do about Caesar? What should we do? Kyrie?
Leave them to it. Familiarities, Peter is most competent. Axel, continue guarding Miss Cora, please.
Understood. Ah! Are you okay, Cora?
Yeah, I'm fine. You don't need to stand so close to me. I'm fine. I don't know about Mr. Caesar, though.
Why are there so many flipping close-ups?
I don't know.
Are you... You are, aren't you? You're worried about him.
Not really.
He's trying to kill you. Aren't you afraid?
Yes. I am, but I'm not sure why, but I'm kind of worried about him. I don't really understand it. but I have the feeling he's not really a bad person.
He just wants to commit murder. If self-styled anarchists are bad people, then this world must be full of saints.
I just want to quote that one Sex Pistols song.
I don't know anything about what you're talking about.
There's a Sex Pistols song called like Anarchy for the UK. It goes, Anarchy for the UK!
Are you a self-styled anarchist?
No, I'm a Bernie voting anarchist. Actually, I voted Warren. But if he makes it to the general, I would absolutely be a Bernie voting anarchist.
Click.
Wow, he lost his voice out of fear. Huh? So? It couldn't be.
Do re mi? We should probably stop.
Caesar is the straight villain and the opposite of hot. Should we stop?
We should stop.
We're not even at 2 hours.
Okay, but like...
We should at least make it to the 2-hour mark. Come on, just finish the scene. Come on. We just said we would finish the scene. So we're gonna finish the scene.
Okay, I'm back. Whoa.
Damn it, don't trip over nothing!
I'm sorry.
I don't know why they're not voiced right now. They're supposed to be.
Because this game is dumb.
Why is so...
You didn't know? He's part of the Wolfgang.
Part of... You mean...
He's one of Caesar's subordinates.
I don't believe you!
If you think I'm lying, ask him yourself next time you see him.
I can't believe So would be a member of the Wolfgang!
You don't believe so?
Hey look, the scene's over. Whoops. The side button on my mouse clicked. Fucking... Excuse me, is anyone there? Oh, Miss Cora. Whatever is the matter? Should I stop here? Should I finish off this scene?
Nah, we should stop, because I really do need to go to bed.
Okay, then we will erase this 2016 save. Thanks for joining us, Medic. I agree that Caesar is just a straight villain and really not hot because all he wants to do is kill us. Yeah.
I mean, I don't have an opinion because I don't understand.
I don't think we have any condescending gay villains in this game. I think Kyrie is really the closest thing.
I don't understand any of this.
And Axel's not really gay or a villain, I guess. I mean, I guess he could be. He could be gay for Karamia if we weren't pursuing him, and therefore making his lines bend straight. But normally, he could maybe be read as gay, but he's really not a villain. Kyrie is the closest of the guys to being a villain, and also possibly the closest to being gay.
Please don't make me look up ships for this game.
Don't. Please don't. Oh god. Ugh. You already looked up the Hustle Cat ships, which I found fascinating, but I really don't want to hear this one.
Thank you.
I especially don't want to know how many people ship MC and Caesar.
How many what?
How many people might ship MC and Caesar?
A lot, probably. Because he's the bad boy.
A murderous villain?
Exactly.
Don't fall for abusive assholes who put you
Okay.
in cages.
You want to know how many people like the Joker and Harley's relationship?
Oh, I dramatically silly read a 1-star review of Birds of Prey yesterday. Birds of Prey, now available on digital. And so I spent $20 to get my digital copy because it's very important. Gonna watch it again and again and again and again and again and again. It's such a good movie.
Okay, I gotta go to bed.
Okay, bye. Thanks for joining us, Medic. Join us again next time. We'll be back on Friday.
Yeah.
Stay safe in the quarantine.
Yeah.
Okay, bye.